A pleasant morning to all. Please allow us to introduce ourselves. My name is Rebecca Rizari
And I'm Anime and Beto,
from Section Plotards.
and we are about to discuss genetically modified organisms. But before we proceed, let us identify first what is the benefit of genetically modified organisms.
So genetically modified organisms. When we say organisms, it can be plants, animals, and microorganisms. Genetically modified organisms is genetic characteristic have been altered.
Anong ibig sabihin ng altered? Altered means change or caused to change in character or composition. Altered is binago in a way that does not occur naturally by meeting and or natural recombination. Function of GMO. So let's identify kung ano ang function ng genetically modified organism and genetic engineering. Pwede nila ma-apply ang GMO sa animals, plants, bacteria, or small organisms. Sa mga hindi nakakaalam kung ano ang genetic engineering, sila ang nagpapalit ng characteristic of an organism through manipulating, handle, or control its genetic material.
Genetic engineering allows scientists na ipalit ang gusto nilang genes na galing sa animals or plants sa another animals and plants. Pwede din ang genetic materials ng animals ilagay sa plants or vice versa. Sila ang genetic materials ng plants ilagay sa animals at yan ang function ng GMO. Later on, malalaman natin kung bakit ginawa nila yan, kung ano ang benefits na ating makukuha dito. So that's the goal of this discussion, to achieve that knowledge.
Okay, I'll give 3 examples of GMO, then let's proceed to its benefit. Example number 1. Corn. Corn is the most commonly grown crop in the United States and most of it is GMO at kanilang napansin na ang GMO corn reduce dangerous mycotoxin levels sa mga butil. So ang pagtatanim ng GMO corn is pwede magpa-increase may salary ng mga magsasaka at pwede sa mag-reduce ng danger sa health ng mga mamimili ng corn.
Example number 2. Banana. A failed trial in Australia has shown na ang genetically modified na mga puno ng saging ay pwede malabanan ang nakakamatay ng fungus na mag-cause ng disease sa pamana na mag-destroy ng mga tanim ng saging sa Asia, Africa at Australia at malaki ang banta para sa mga magsasaka ng mga saging sa Amerikas.
Example number 3. Papaya. Without biotechnology, there's no papaya industry simple as that, said Dennis Gonsalves, the scientist who developed a GMO papaya. The virus first hit Hawaii noong 1940s at 1990s. Halos naubos lahat ng papaya ring spot virus ng mga tanim. Bumagsak ang production ng 50% noong 1993 at 2006. Thankfully, Gonsalves, a Hawaiian-born scientist at Cornell University, developed a genetically modified papaya known as the rainbow papaya, designed to be a resistance to the virus of the farmers. The GMO papayas has made a world of difference.
What is the benefits of GMO? GMO foods are easier and less costly for farmers to grow, which makes them cheaper for the consumer. GMO techniques may also enhance foods' nutrients, flavor, and appearance.
Resistance to insect damage, to tolerance to herbicides, and resistance to plant viruses. For GMO crops that are resistant to insect damage, farmers can apply fewer spray pesticides to protect the crops. GMO crops that are tolerant to herbicides helps farmers control weeds without damaging the crops. When farmers use these herbicides-tolerant crops, they do not need to till the soil, which they normally to do get rid of weeds. This no-till planting helps to maintain soil health and lower fuel and labor use. Taken together, studies have shown positive economic and environmental impact.
Lowering the price of food. Because they require fewer pesticides, land, and water, GMOs help keep food production costs down, resulting in lower prices. For a consumer, GM technology helps reduce the price of crops used for food, such as corn, soybeans, and sugar beets by as much as 15 to 30%, whereas a market data researcher found that 2013 prices for non-GMO corn averaged 51 cents per bushel higher than GMO corn. shrinking our environmental footprint. GMOs enable farmers to be better stewards of the environment, allowing farmers, large and small, to grow more crops on less land while using fewer pesticides and less water.
Creating hunger and malnutrition around the world. GMOs have helped feed more than 300 million Americans and a global population of 7 million, of which 1 in 8 suffer from hunger and malnutrition. By 2050, the global population is expected to rise to 9 billion. Experts predict we will need 70% more than agriculture production to keep pace. Utilizing GM crops that increase productivity while reducing land, water, and pesticide use will be critical to this achievement.
GMO crops use less water. From 1980 to 2011, the amount of irrigation water required for fields planted with corn decreased by 53%. For cotton fields, the amount of irrigation water decreased by 75%. Soybeans, rice, and potatoes also decreases of the last 38%. Even wheat fields saw a 12% decrease in irrigation water consumption when planted with GMO crops compared to traditional crops.
That's all for genetically modified organism. Thank you for listening.